One of the reasons why I decided to come to journalism school is because I really believe that journalism is the way we understand and conceive of the world. And you need to know how to tell somebody's story in a compelling manner.
Before I came to Columbia Journalism School, I had no previous experience in journalism. I knew in order to be able to tell stories, I have to be able to understand the fundamentals of asking the right questions.
I really thought a lot before coming back to J School because, I was out there, I was an experienced reporter with a staff position. But the idea to take this step back and look at your own craft through this new lens, I'm really sure that I'm gonna, emerge as a better journalist.
Columbia has a 100-year-old history of journalism excellence. We are where the Pulitzer Prizes are given out. This is Joseph Pulitzer School.
Students at the school learn how to be great journalists, and that starts with great reporting. We give every student the confidence to investigate, to be fast and accurate on a story, and we teach how to think about journalism. Where are the stories that matter?
Read up about your story before you pitch it. It's got to be smart, sharp, fast, and knowing.
Starting out at Columbia Journalism School is a pretty intense experience because so much is required of you in so little time. But that's also a bit of the beauty. To be able to pack in what most graduate schools do in a couple years in 12 months was very beneficial for me.
The MS program is meant to be like a journalism boot camp. It introduces you to the basic skills of journalism, whether they're digital skills, data skills, video skills, audio skills, but with a firm foundation in reporting, in getting information, verifying information, and telling the story.
We start reporting class the very first week of school. Within a couple days, we were outside of the classroom and out and reporting. Hey, Megan. Great to see you. It was very interesting, kind of nerve-wracking, but very cool. I definitely see value in that experience because now I feel like I can find a story under a rock if I have to.
When you're out in the field reporting, you're in constant communication with your professor who's your editor. It's great to have that autonomy, but also know that it's okay to make mistakes. And I think the faculty is very keen in trying to ensure that you kind of get out there and explore and develop your own craft.
At the heart of the school is the seminar. The faculty are around a small table with the students in virtually every important class.
Our classes at the journalism school are very small, and students work closely with their professors who are outstanding journalists in their own respective fields. You don't get this kind of mentoring in the newsroom.
So what does that mean in terms of the story? What significance might that have?
Well, it seems like the first phenomenon you could see is that they stood up against institutional discrimination.
Right, so they have to redefine themselves as society, say, wait a second, we're not criminals, and we should have rights like other members of society.
The MA program is a program for experienced journalists. There are 4 different kinds of concentrations. There's business, there's arts and culture, there's science, and there's politics. That's actually the one that I'm in. We take classes outside of the J School that actually help us to dig deeper in our field of knowledge. I've been reporting on stories about inequality for years, and what I'm doing here now is take a class at the Department of Sociology, and it sort of gives me an overview about what kind of research is out there. It just forces you to leave this journalist bubble.
Data is nothing else but a representation of reality. It's not just a number, it's reflecting something about the world around us.
Technology has changed the media industry, but data has changed the actual practice of journalism. We live in an era of big data. To be a journalist, we all need to understand how to interrogate that data the way journalists interrogate everything that matters in the world. And that requires us at the school to teach data science and computer science in a new way.
We are a global school in the global capital of journalism. In March, we have what I believe to be the biggest journalism career fair in probably the world. We have over 100 news organizations coming here, interviewing our students, giving them a sense of what it's like to work in their news organizations, and then looking for our top talents.
Thanks to the Columbia Career Fair, within a few weeks I had a job at HuffPost Live. I started out as an associate producer after I graduated from the J School in 2012, and then I've been a producer for the past year or so. I definitely had the skills I needed to hit the ground running when I graduated from Columbia.
Everywhere that I applied, coming out of Columbia Journalism School, I was met with a fellow Columbia alum. To be able to come out of that and have people say, oh, we know exactly where you've been and we know what you've done. We know what it means to be a Columbia grad and we know that you're ready to work at a network was exactly why I went to Columbia in the first place.